All right, so that was all about the WITEC Championship. But I must admit something. Cool breeze, colourful golf courses and 7-star resort properties. Malaysia is promoting golf tourism in a big way indeed. Here's more.
Malaysia has carved out a reputation as the world's new golfing hotspot with a string of high-profile tournaments in the recent times attended by some of the biggest names in golf. The trend, most say, started with Tiger Woods making an appearance in the Golf World Cup at the Mines Golf Resort in 1999. The country has also been playing host to the Maybank Malaysian Open, which is one of the richest tournaments in Asia with a purse of $1.25 billion. With around 200 golf courses, the country is attracting a lot of Indian golfers, not only for competitions but for golf vacations as well.
Malaysia, as you know, has got plenty of great golf courses. It's very golfer-friendly place. You know, you can drive from Singapore to Malaysia and all over Malaysia playing golf. You know, if you're living in KL, you can drive down to Malacca and play golf on the weekend and come back.
Yes, certainly that golf vacation is getting popular in Malaysia. Firstly, it's due to the variety of golf courses that we are offered. And number two is due to the difference of design.
The other advantage of taking a golf holiday here is that you can take the family along. One of the preferred mode of transit for most Indian golfers is a cruise ship. Big cruise companies like the Star Cruise provide the golfers with facilities like swimming pool, bars and multi-cuisine restaurant.
A great golf vacation is incomplete without at least a couple of days of stay at a cruise ship. And big cruise companies like the Star Cruises even offer a practice putting range for the golf enthusiasts so that they can have a heady cocktail of fun and golf at the same time.
Not only that, the golf courses are well connected with theme parks through cable cars so that while the golfers compete in the tournaments, their families can have a blast. And hundreds of one-stop shopping malls and fashionable departmental stores situated near hotels offer exciting options for the adventurous.
This skyway here at Genting is yet another initiative by the Malaysian government towards golf tourism. Now what it does here at Genting is that it links the Genting Golf Resort with the Genting theme park, facilitating the tourists to access both within no time.
After the sun goes down, the city comes alive with a wide variety of exciting night spots. Well-equipped bowling alleys and ice skating rinks make Sunway Pyramid the preferred destination of most golfers. Karaoke, lounges, clubs and live bands and discotheques are among the other happening places that make their mark on the city's vibrant night scene.
We did have bowlers from India as well that come and participate in this event. As for the tournaments on every weekend, we have many of it actually.
Mix around a lot of friends, then can learn how to skate well and quite enjoy also. Then sometimes you like dancing on the ice, like quite funny also.
All right, so far on the show, we've mainly seen Malaysia as a great golfing destination. But did you know that apart from being a great golfing destination, Malaysia is also known for its amazing nightlife? Having spent so many days here, I must admit, Malaysia's nightlife is not only about the fantastic Twin Towers behind me, it's about so much more.
And if you're game for some tasty food, the culinary traditions of the Malays, the Chinese and the Indians, as well as the other communities, make the country a paradise for food lovers.
Most golfers once in Malaysia, after a hard round of golf, like to unwind with a roti canai, some curry and some teh tarik, as they consider these three things to be the cheapest and the most easiest ways to unwind after a hard round of golf.
Roti canai, you know, that's, I'll always have one meal where you'll have your roti canai, whatever. It's very Indian, but at the same time, I've never seen it in India. But it's fantastic. It's not very healthy, but it tastes great.
But one factor that can prove to be a real dampener to your spirits is the Malaysian weather.
Unfortunately, the only thing that sets Malaysia back a bit is the weather. You know, I mean, they've got all the facilities, the infrastructure, the support system, everything is great. The weather is a bit of a downer because it gets very, very hot and it rains every day.
Once you're in Kuala Lumpur, one thing that you really can't save yourself from is the rain. So whether you're done with the round of golf for the day or whether it's raining heavily, a large glass of beer and some good food is always available at an arm's length at these golf courses and golf resorts.
The novel concept in Malaysia to integrate resort, business, conference, residential and entertainment facilities within or around the golf course has so far proved to be profitable. Perhaps it's time for India to take a cue. The possibilities are clearly endless.